So I remember I was, making my calls. I was being very consistent. I was committed to making this real estate thing work. I was making calls about a month every day, and I hadn't been able to get an appointment. I was following up on my leads, trying to do all the right things. So a mentor of mine had suggested maybe try door knocking to mix it up. So I go out door knocking, and I'm knocking on doors, nothing's working. Then all of a sudden I knock on a door, and nice gentleman says, why don't you come on in? And I was almost a little shocked at first, and says, excitedly go into the home, and it's old carpets, very, very heavy smoke smell. We talked, set an appointment to present to him, and through a little bit of lead follow-up, finally took the listing. And I learned a few things from this scenario. I was super excited, first listing ever. I didn't care what the house looked like, but what I learned was changing your environment can have a big role in your results. We can't be afraid to try new things in this business. Just doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is going to keep you getting the same result, right, for a long period of time. So that simple little, it was great advice, right? Simple little tweak actually helped me get on the scoreboard, build some confidence that I could, then use to propel forward in the future. And the second big thing I learned, when I listed this property, I didn't know it was my first listing, but all the agents were coming in there saying this is never going to sell. This property is not in good condition. He needs new carpets. He needs to paint. He needs to get rid of the smoke smell, right? And it was negative. And then it didn't happen overnight, but a month and a half, 2 months in, we found a buyer, right? So it showed me that a home doesn't have to be perfect to sell. And just because one buyer feels one way doesn't mean they all feel that way. And even real estate agents, just because one real estate agent feels one way doesn't mean they know everything or all real estate agents feel the same way. So I learned a lot of valuable lessons on that first listing, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful for the nice man who I will leave nameless at this point in time for really giving me the confidence to start my real estate career.